was a sweet return, wasn't it? Tay not happy with the bounce, but...
With the clay courts, you said you developed some sort of love-hate relationship. What's your relationship with the grass courts?
We're gonna see this year, but normally I like grass. Before was my favorite surface. Before I've done some amazing results on hard courts, so now it's hard courts. But usually I really like playing on grass. The only thing I think that's the surface where we get the most sensations, because some matches you can play the thing with grass, you can play really good and you can lose. If you play a big server or somebody who does serve and volley well and stuff like this, you can lose in a tiebreaker. But I enjoy playing on grass, and I really like the surface itself. It's green, it's calm, I would say.
Gone such a difficult shot. Break point down. Yeah, I was just about to say, yeah, I think an explosion's going to happen soon, as far as Medvedev's concerned.
Confederation racket abuse. Warning, Mr. Medvedev.
Gets the warning for the racket abuse. It's going to require a change of rackets here. Asking why. I think it's quite clear why.
He has. He's.
There.
Well, Medvedev saying, I didn't hurt the grass. I think Manuel Messina saying, I don't think it's good for the grass.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you very much. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. Good luck.
You know, this return is fine, but when the ball's coming through so fast, it looked to me that you missed quite a few forehand returns in the net. But you were there, like in good position. But I think just a little bit more through the ball. Because I think when you do this on the grass a little bit, the ball dies, and then it's difficult playing him because he uses the slice, and he's immediately like, you know, going forward with the forehand, so you need to hit a really good shot or a very good slice to stop him from doing that. Because for me, when I defend on the grass, I defend quite flat. I make a lot of slices. It's quite difficult to hit with it on the grass when the ball's down here. Like a lot of on the clay, obviously you want to defend much higher. But here, when I'm defending, I'm trying to defend. Well, for me, I like to defend low, and it's difficult to hit the winners with that. Yeah, it's hard. It's challengable, and like things like, you know, when you defend on the forehand, like using the slice, I think it's fine. It's good. You start to feel that shot a bit more. It's not easy for the big guys just to hit a, you know, short slice down the line or cross.
Again, off the line. Dealing with it the right way there, Manarino, just laughing about it. Either that, I was going to say you end up tearing your hair out, but he hasn't got much of that either.
Game, set the match, Draper.
And Jack Draper records his first career ATP Tour main draw win. And he does it against one of the rising stars on the tour.
Players always say they never look at the draw, but this is such a big occasion for you. Did you dare to look to see who you might be playing in the second round if you won today?
No. I thought I had no chance of beating Yannick today, to be honest with you. So I didn't even bother.
Well, you're playing Shardy or Bublik, and you are a winner on the ATP Tour. Fantastic. Jack Draper, many congratulations.
And you're wearing all black. 2 layers. Why?
You know, it's for us as tennis players, we're in the sun all the time, and so it's kind of nice to protect the skin a little bit.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I do it, and I also think, you know, if you practice in it, it's a little bit hotter than when you play a match and you're only in a t-shirt. You kind of feel cooler actually.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I think it protects the skin, and then come match day, you feel better actually. This week has kind of turned out well. So last week actually after French Open, we went to Stuttgart. We played qualis, first round qualis, but it was an indoor hard. And from there, when we were going to take the train from there to here, and it turns out we booked the train for the wrong Halle. We're on the train on the way to Halle Saale, and the transport I booked the request for transportation, and the lady texted me like, "Hey, call me ASAP." So we call her, and she's like, "You're going to the wrong Halle. Like, is it close?" And she's like, "It's 500 kilometers away." And so we got off the train, and we got a rental car and drove back here. And so that's kind of when the whole week shifted. Ever since we were like, you know what, it is what it is. We're going to take things in stride, and we made the best of it.
You were like, it can only get better.
It can only get better from now on. First time driving the Autobahn, which is actually pretty fun. Just flooring the little Volkswagen Polo. That was a lot of fun.
It almost looks like it is, just kind of stretching out that calf. And he does have the world's biggest calves. Andy Murray returns like he's never been away. 2018, well, you wouldn't know it. The serve looked good. The movement, most importantly, looked good.
Andy, it's great to see you back at Queen's again. Two obvious questions. How's the body and how was the tennis?
The body's old, but I did quite well today in terms of my movement and stuff. Yeah, it's my first match on grass in 3 years, and you know, I hadn't. You know, I've only played 3 or 4 practice sets in the build up to this, so I didn't know exactly how I was going to play or how I was going to feel. But I think for a first match, it was good.
There's no substitute for match practice, is there? You can practice on courts for hour after hour. How did it actually feel competing again?
Yeah, like I love it. I love playing tennis. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, and like obviously competing is why you put in all the hard work, and in the last few years I've not got to do that as much as I would have liked. So yeah, just great that I'm out here and able to compete again.
Well, we can tell how much you've missed it, and we have missed you every bit as much as you have missed doing this. And of course, you've got to do it again tomorrow against the top seed, so that'll be interesting.
Am I playing tomorrow? Is it? I don't know.
I heard in my ear, but you never know.
I was hoping for a day off, but
do we want him to have a day off tomorrow?
Please.
Okay, we'll sort it.
But yeah, I mean.
A win for Felix Auger-Aliassime against his great idol. The young Canadian continuing to showcase his qualities on the grass courts as he takes out the 10-time champion of Halle, Roger Federer. A win to savour and remember for Felix.
Congratulations. Can you share with us just what this means to you?
No, it's amazing. You know, it's an amazing win. I for sure didn't expect this. Of course, you know, I come in the match wanting to win. But, you know, Roger was my idol, like many of us growing up. So, first of all, it was a huge honor to play him before, you know, he retired. And to beat him is something, you know, amazing that I have with me now. I'm going to cherish that. You know, it's a great moment for me, and hopefully I can keep going like this in the tournament.
Growing up, did you ever visualize what it would be like to beat Roger Federer?
Well, no, because I always thought he would be gone, you know, when I arrived. Because, you know, he was already winning Grand Slams and I was only, I don't know, like 5 years old. So I never expected to play him, you know, because I just wanted to be a professional one day. I didn't even think I would get to his level. So now to be in the same court as him and get the win is, yeah, it's an honor for me.
When you realized what could happen today, did you get nervous at all?
Yeah, a little bit, but I was playing really well, you know, serving well, protecting my serve really good. You know, I served amazingly in the third set, but, you know, it was tough in the first set. I thought he was playing so good. I was playing almost perfect, you know, as good as I could play, and I lost 6-4. I was like, you know, if he was in his prime, I don't know, when he was #1 in the world, that must have been scary. So I thought he was really good, and I still believed in my chances. I felt like since I was serving well, I wanted to see what I could do further in the match, and it went my way, so it's really great.
Yeah, no, it was not a good attitude from my side. I was disappointed in the way I was feeling on court, the way things were going. That I'm not getting better spells and all that stuff. I just think the whole difficulty of the comeback got to me as well a little bit. How much I have to push on every point, try to make things happen, and I realized it was not going to be my day. There was nothing I could do. I started to get really negative, and this is not normally how I am by any means. So I think this is not something I'm happy about and proud about. But at the same time, if I look at my 1,500 matches I've played, these things can happen, But the good thing is that I know it will not happen the next time around, and the next time, and the next time that I'm going to be on court. I think that's also one of the reasons I wanted to take the time between the match and the press conferences to truly understand why did I feel this way, speak to Ivan a little bit, and just figure it out, and then straight away head up, look forward, don't take any silly decisions right now, just stay positive, and then we take it on to the next goal, which is clearly Wimbledon. So
you have one little idiosyncrasy with your serve where you always put the ball between your legs for the first bounce. People are starting to enjoy watching you do that. Have you done it forever, or was it something that just happened? And if you didn't do it, would your game fall apart?
Yeah, I think completely. No, it's something I've done as a junior. Back when I was like 8, 9 years old, there was a group of us, and everyone was like really good with like tricks and stuff. Before they were tuned on the serve, and I wanted to do something as well, but I was really, really bad at the trick stuff. So I thought it was pretty simple to do something like this, and then John Isner copied me. So
congratulations. That's 6 wins in a row over the last week and a half. So you're in a rich vein of form at the moment.
7 to be correct. But
7. Oh, you're in an even richer vein of form there.
I saw you practice with Roger Federer a couple of days ago. Did he give you any tips?
I mean, that was my first time actually meeting him, and so that was an unbelievable experience. You're kind of growing up looking up to him, and wow, this is Roger. He's talking to me, and we were chatting actually about my first round qualies opponent, Stricker. And he was asking me kind of what I thought and what yeah, it was awesome to meet him.
Wow, fantastic! Congratulations, and we'll see you in the quarters.
Yeah, thank you.
So how does it work? Does he just call you up and say, "Oh, like"?
No.
How did he ask you?
Well, we actually just the day before we booked warm up, plus looking for a righty at 11 a.m. And so I was warming up, and Tabat, my coach here, he texted me. He's like, "Hey, you're on court 6," and I'm like, "Okay, cool." He's like, "Yeah, but did you see my text?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, you're warming up with Fed." I was like, "Okay." Not quite the more than I was expecting. We got here a little bit late, and I had to like rush the warm up and make sure it was good. Yeah.
Wow. And obviously a fantastic week continues here for you in Halle. You must be very happy with the level you serve.
Well, I mean, first final on grass, first final in Halle. So it's really good for me. I don't know, I think finals on all the surface. So it's great that it means that I can play indoor, I can play on clay, I can play outdoor. It looks like I can play on grass as well.
Yo, Mateo's team is bigger than Floyd Mayweather's.
Yeah. I need help.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good week together. I mean, Felix showed me who's better in the first round of singles. Then we stick together for doubles, and it was a lot of fun. We played a couple of really good matches, and especially today, congrats to our opponents. They played really, really well, and they deserve to win. So.
Congratulations, Matteo. You've won titles before, but is that the biggest trophy you've held aloft?
For sure. And I have to say sorry for the others, but the nicest one, for sure.
Just looking at that trophy, all the history of it, the names that are on it, and you were the first person to make debut here to win it since Boris Becker back in 1985. So it's quite a history here and quite a tournament to win.
Yeah, unbelievable week. I mean, if I think about his name and my name, it's crazy. I was dreaming about playing this tournament. I was watching when I was a kid, and now I had the chance to lift the trophy. So it's a dreaming coming true, and they're so nice that it's easy to adapt. So I really enjoyed the week here. The weather was English for the for the last days of the week, but we really had fun here, and I mean, thankfully, we made the finals without rain.
Yes, the weather's got you ready for Wimbledon, that's for sure. Now, I know you're in a bubble, but will you be allowed a celebration tonight? Will your team allow you a celebration tonight?
They're pretty tough with me, so I don't know. Probably room service and sparkling water.
I'm sure you can do better than that. Anyway, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, guys.
Champion here at Queen's, Matteo Berrettini.
Congratulations, Matteo. On a similar theme, on July the 11th, there are two very big finals in London, one at Wembley and one at Wimbledon. Do you think you could be part of a famous Italian win double?
I really hope so, for me and for my country in general. I think it would be such an historic day, but it's a long thought. I mean, there are so many stats for me and for the guys that I think they're about to step in. So good luck to them, good luck to myself, and we see what is going to happen.